connected with the technician. I can't connect it back.
Hello, and welcome to Student Voice. Today, we're joined by students from the TV production class, and we're talking about watching movies in a theater versus streaming at home. Or, sadly, watching movies or shows on our phones. With me today are
Antonio.
Brianna.
Deborah. Joseph.
All right. So our first question today is going to be, what's something great that you've seen recently, and how did you watch it?
So I saw The Brutalist this week. Very good film, very long, and I watched it in the theater, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to theater to watch Wicked 3 times. Kind of overkill, but I don't know. I just loved it. I thought it was magical, and I don't know, like a movie for everybody. So I thought it was great.
Okay. Yeah. Ben?
Yeah, over the weekend I watched Shawshank Redemption with my family, just at my house because we do movie nights every week. I really, really enjoyed it. It's like a kind of depressing movie, but it's, the ending makes it, nice, of course, but it's really, really well done. Very enjoyable in terms of like longer movies I've watched.
Okay. Yeah. Joseph?
The last movie I went to see at a theater was Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with a friend.
Okay. Yeah.
And one of the best movie experiences I've ever had. So many references.
Okay. Sweet. Awesome. All right. So what is the difference between watching a film at home versus in a theater?
I think it's it's really just the experience overall. You can't go wrong with watching a movie in the theater. You may be spending a little bit more money. Me personally, I have the subscription, so 3 movies every week. I like movies. I'm going to go see movies, and I personally think you're throwing away. Like, if I watched The Brutalist at home, I would have put it on TikTok. I'm not going to lie. I would have started scrolling on my phone at some point. So, and I'm not hating on myself, but my attention span is like that. So I just think it's better when you don't really have any distractions and you can actually enjoy the movie.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
Yeah, I prefer going in the theater and watching something just because you get surround sound.
Mm-hmm.
You have the experience of everybody else in the theater reacting with you.
Oh,
I don't know, and the screen is so much bigger, and you get immersed in it because everything's dark, there's no distraction. So I'd prefer going and actually seeing it on the big screen instead of at home.
okay. Awesome.
Yeah, for me, I'm like pretty much an at-home person all the way. It's like, I don't know, I've really just never been that much of a fan of theaters. And the thing is people always say, oh, well, the screen's bigger, but I feel like unless you're sitting up close, proportionally, it doesn't make that much difference. It's still just kind of same amount of your field of vision. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone but me. But I don't know, I just prefer the convenience of home. And I guess it's because I already experience a lot of media in that same kind of way. I just turn my lights off and focus on it best I can. But
Yeah, for sure. Joseph?
Personally, I like going to movies a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it helps me to get out of the house and to go places with my own friends. And feels very nostalgic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Personally, I love going to the theater. That's my whole thing is I go into the theater, I just watch the movies. It's a better experience.
I'm the only social recluse here I see.
Right. It's all right.
It's okay to watch at home.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So when you graduate from this program, what do you hope to do in the industry?
In the industry, I hope to eventually be able to make my own stuff. But of course, that's obviously rushing to the point. I would just like to be on productions, whatever I can do, I'll fill in the spot and do what I can. Experience is experience.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing for me. I just want to be on a set, working with a bunch of other people to kind of bring everything together and then just see the finished project. So that's what I'm going for.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a specific thing in mind either, but because I'm not specifically in a major because I'm dual enrollment, but I'm really, really enjoying this class so far, and it's made me consider more stuff in the industry. But as for I think I've always thought I kind of just work better back of house with smaller roles audio or like lighting or something like that. So it'd probably be something like that. Although I do like being out here as well.
Yeah.
It's fun
Joseph?
in some kind of way.
I would probably look to work. Honestly, I would want to work with a team out on something like this.
Really?
You know, just be a part of a team that helps bring something very creative together.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's great. I think it's great. All right. How well prepared do you feel to work in film or television?
As of right now, I don't think it would be that crazy. I think that, like, you know, obviously all types of equipment are different. They're not going to be using the exact same thing every time. So I think it'll be like a learning process, maybe the first week or two. But after that, I feel like it'd be good. I don't think it would be that hard adjusting necessarily.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I feel like on the technical side, with some training, I think I'd be okay. Because I've always leaned to more of the technical side anyway. So I don't know. I think I'd be able to catch on pretty quick.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I pretty much agree with Antonio as well. It depends obviously on how different producers and stuff run their sets, but you know, I think I have like a pretty good kind of feel for how it generally works. And it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's very well rounded in that. Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel like I have like a basic knowledge of the different areas that go into production. So I feel like I could fit in well, help out wherever I need to.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's great. All right. Any final thoughts, comments, concerns, anything of that matter?
Scott Pilgrim is the greatest movie of all time.
Okay.
I would disagree, but I
Listen,
respect your opinion.
I love Scott Pilgrim.
It's not an opinion when it's fact, but
Sorry.
I've still yet to see that movie. I really need to.
All right. Anything else for anyone?
I think that's about it.
All right. Well, that's it for today's episode of Student Voice. For more information about classes at Chattanooga State, visit our website. Have a great day.